Hey, this is David Perdue from MyNAMS.com and the Novice to Advanced Marketing System and the Insiders Club. The Insiders Club is one of my favorite things in the world, and I think actually it's one of the best training programs on the planet. And we have something that we do that's really kind of cool. It's a 30-day challenge. Every month we do a 30-day challenge to help people implement. To tell the truth, this is a lot more than cool, because what we do is we make sure that people take baby steps all the way through until they actually accomplish the month's goal in a strategic area. So, for example, we've had months about, let's see, business operations, outsourcing, Kindle publishing, YouTube marketing, video marketing, 2 list building courses, affiliate marketing, joint venture marketing, let's see, content creation, traffic generation comes up next month. So anyway, we have these 30-day challenges set up so that you get little things to do every day that by the end of the month you've done something big. And we have a very, very active group on the Insiders Club in Facebook group, MyNAMS Facebook group. Plus you get access to all of the other stuff in the NAMS system. So one of the things that's so cool about this is we use the people in our system to help us lift everything, to make everything work well. And one of those guys I met, gosh, over a year ago. It's got to be almost 2 years ago, I guess now. And he was a T-shirt guy. He did T-shirts and designs and web designs. And he started doing these mugs for us. And so we have now done 12 mugs. And Tim Maudlin is his name, and he's also an insider. So we're able to give back to some of our insiders by actually contracting with them to do work for us. And Tim, thank you so much for doing that. The mugs, people love the mugs. And let me just, I've got one here. This one is June. That is the Advanced Affiliate Marketing Challenge. And this one is the, what is that? That is May. That's the Insiders Club YouTube Marketing Challenge, and you're designing all those mugs for us, and people love them, Tim, so thank you.
Well, thanks for having me here today, David. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I post the art on, after I've cleared it with you, of course, I post the art on the Facebook group, and they just love them. This is the one, let me hold it up here, this is the one that's going out. It's in the mail now. So
excellent. That's the content challenge.
Yeah, and that one, I usually run it by my wife to see how they're going to like it, and she didn't say much on that one. It kind of scared me. And I thought, well, let me go ahead and try it anyway. And I put it on the Facebook group, and Wendy right away, she got it, Ute got it, and the rest of them liked it. So we're cool, and it's the one for content.
It's all about content repurposing, so that really worked out well for us.
Exactly, exactly.
So tell me, tell people exactly how you got started in the T-shirt business and what your T-shirt website is.
My T-shirt website, it's tshirtsthatinspire.com. We have rebranded that, actually. When we first started with NAMS, we started with a different website, but it just didn't really fit. And it was called Be There For. And at the time it seemed right, but we coached with Bob Jenkins, and he helped us to narrow it down and get more specific as to what we were trying to do with the website. And so that's why we rebranded to T-Shirts That Inspire. And you know, I've just finished my day job, and now I'm transitioning to the next phase of my work day. But T-shirts have what we've been doing for the last, oh grief, I've been doing it for over 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
We've actually been designing and producing shirts for the last 8 years or so. Mm-hmm. And we're trying to figure out how to take that online. And I was on a webinar one day with you and Jennifer, and I remember going into the chat session saying, I don't understand how to take this online. How do I take a physical product and make it online? Because so much of this stuff is information products.
Right.
That's where you asked me to do the shirts for NAMS, and we did that. We've done that a couple of times, and we're still trying to get this message all honed in and where we know exactly what we're going to do with it. But we're learning a lot with the insiders and with all the training that goes with it, and it's really helped a lot. We're still getting there, but not there where we want to be yet.
Yeah, well, you have a lot of opportunity, though. We've talked about this often, is that one of the things that you do is so different for other folks out there is that you focus on fundraising campaigns for charitable organizations mostly.
Right.
And it's just a great opportunity for getting people advancing their cause. And we all appreciate what you're doing there. And I love the T-shirts that you've designed for us for NAMS as well. I don't have mine on today, but you've got one there?
Oh, I came prepared for show and tell.
All right, there you go. NAMS Insiders Club T-shirt. That's it. So, so Tim, where can they find? Did you say T-shirtsthatinspire.com? That's where they can find your T-shirt site, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, we aren't. We're still not where we need to be with the website, but I have been trying to start building the community with the Facebook group.
Mm-hmm.
That's getting pretty active. We're over 160 now on that. So.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So we're making some inroads with that, trying to get some people interested with the site, and so they can always go to Facebook.com T-shirts that inspire, and they can find it there as well. So.
Okay, great, great. So how long have you been with us now?
I've gone to 4 NAMS, so at least 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah, just over 2 years.
You came to NAMS one weekend, and we started talking pretty much at NAMS, and then we had a phone call after that, if I remember correctly, because you were pretty discouraged about at that point. You just couldn't figure out how to do this physical product online.
Right. That's correct. You know, you don't want to be trading dollars for hours.
Right.
For dollars, how the phrase goes, but and we're still trying to get that message correct. There's going to be some outsourcing, I believe, at some point to where we don't do all the work because we can only do so much work a day. And if we, get designs out there in front of people and they like them, then that's a possibility to have someone else actually do the work maybe. So.
Right, right. So let's talk a little bit about NAMS and how NAMS, the Insiders Group, has really helped you. You're pretty active in there.
I try to be, yeah. There's just a good camaraderie with the folks there. And I've met people now in person at NAMS, which is really cool to actually put, a face to the name online. And it's been really nice to be able to talk to them at NAMS, talk to them online, and get the encouragement. That's really been big for us, is that encouragement you get, because everybody's in the same boat. They might be at different levels, but they bring their expertise to it, and they try to encourage you and give you a shot in the arm or a kick if you need it. So it's good.
We got some shots in the arms, and we got some kickers, right? And our instructors get in there and do a little kicking sometimes too, which is great. And and one of the things that I like so much about the Insiders Group is that it's a place where peers give information to peers, and instructors come in and give information. And you talked about having Bob Jenkins as your coach, and Bob Jenkins and you made the connection at NAMS. Then you and I talked about who would be an appropriate coach for what you wanted to do, and I kind of steered you to Bob on that one.
Right.
And that to me is one of the benefits of building this community. I talk about our tagline occasionally, and it took me a long time to come up with this tagline, but it's absolutely the truth, I think, about what we do, and it's team training and tools. Mm-hmm. There's all the training in the world you can get, but if you don't implement the training and you don't have the right tools to implement the training, then it's not going to work, and that's where our team comes in. So we really investigated and invested in our instructors and also the people in the Insiders Group who are doing the challenges. So that, to me, the entire thing is part of the team there, the peers and the instructors. So you've done some challenges as well. You've got a couple of mugs. Even though you got all the mugs.
Well, I've got all the mugs, but not officially.
but you've earned a couple of mugs.
Yes, I have.
And tell me about the challenges and how the challenges help you, and what the biggest benefit is of the challenges.
Well, there's so much overwhelm when you get into online and trying to figure out how to do it online. Mm-hmm. Just finding out what you don't know or to start with is one of the things. And once you find that out, well, then how do you process everything and distill it down to what you need to be doing at a moment? And my problem still is I need to focus on one task, run it through, complete it, and sometimes I don't do that for the whole month, and then when the next month's challenge comes up, I'm already behind.
Right.
I've got to be more disciplined with that, but the challenges themselves are structured in such a way that it does help you stay on task and complete that task. I just need to be better at it.
Well, it's all about building that discipline, isn't it?
Right, right. And I've got to maximize my hours is my thing. Working a day job and then trying to do it at night and all the other things that go on with raising kids and stuff. It's just I've got to maximize my efforts a little bit better.
Sure, and one of the things that we've tried to do to make sure that works better in the challenges is that we've created the little video steps so that we have like 2 to 3 minute video every day about what you need to do that day And we try to keep those as simple and as short and as easy as possible so that at the end of the month you've actually accomplished a lot.
Mm-hmm. One thing that's helped me a lot, and I've learned it from you to start with, and then Bob took it to the next level, was the mind mapping.
Mm-hmm. That's who I learned it from, by the way.
I figured that was the case because when you started doing it, I said, well, this makes sense. Then when we coached together, he was showing me the process, and then he has 2 courses on that to take you to the next level with it. I use that a lot, and when like I'm teaching a Bible class in a couple hours, well, that's what I use for all that. And I've got stuff mind mapped out. I've got email messages mind mapped out, stories mind mapped out. I took the your storytelling workshop.
Yeah.
I took that template. That's a mind map. The Jeff Herring's templates, I'm making those into mind maps. And it just makes it so much easier when you can templatize, if that's a word, templatize the information and go for it.
Yep, I agree. And one of the things that you're mentioning tools right there, and that's one of the things that we do is turn you on to tools outside the organization and inside the organization.
Right.
So we try to build tools that help people as well. But when we don't have something, we certainly don't have a hesitation to bring in the right guy in, and that's how we got Bob, Ross Goldberg, a bunch of folks in who bring us additional tools. So, Tim, anything you want to say about what the biggest benefit so far about being an insider is?
The accountability is really cool, and I think the camaraderie for me. But those have been the 2 big things. I know there's people cheering me on, and that's really helpful as well because people want you to succeed. It's not that everybody's competing against one another. They're all trying to bring each other along at the same pace. So that's pretty neat.
It is. I love that about the group. Everybody wants to build their business, and it's great to go in there and actually say something and get a little cheerleading going on,
And you can get honest feedback too. I know I posted some art a couple weeks ago, and everybody was kind of liking it, and then somebody said, I don't really get it, and then somebody said, well, I don't get it either. And that's the kind of feedback I want, though. You want to throw something out there, and it's not costing you any money. It's your whole idea of developing a product. You brainstorm and you put it out there. Well, I was putting it out there in a way that it wasn't threatening me at all, but I wanted to get some feedback, and I said, well, let me back off because that really wasn't working.
Yeah. Well, and that probably saved you a lot of money right there.
Oh, yeah. I'd rather do it that way and find out early.
Yeah, yeah. All right, so, Tim, I really appreciate you being here, and thank you so much for doing this.
Well, I appreciate it too, David. Thank you very much.
Talk to you soon.
Okay, bye.